this time the problem is that there's no regular numbers in it. So, example, in the last one we were doing ones like these, where it was equal to 6. See the way there was a 6 at the end, or we were doing y equal to let's say we were doing like 3x minus 2. Do you see the way there's always a presence of a regular number that doesn't have either lads, there's a presence of a number that doesn't have an x or a y in it. This method allowed us to do x equals 0, y equals 0. Now what you're going to find happens when it doesn't have a regular number, all of these lines go through the origin, as in they go through dead center. Just because they hit the x and the y axis at the same time. So this is slightly harder. So here's what I'd suggest you do. I have a foolproof way of doing these, and here's the way I do them. Okay. What I do is, first of all, I either set x equals 0 or I set y equals 0, because you're going to get the same answer. So if we do x equals 0, what happens? Minus 2y will equal 0, and then y will have to equal 0. If you did it the opposite way around, what would happen? If you get rid of the 2y, you say 2y equals 0, you'd end up with 3x equals 0, and once again you'd end up with x equals 0. Happens for every single question here. You'll always get 0, 0 for one of your points. Now we're stuck on one point, I need a second point. Now here's my foolproof way of doing this. I look at the two numbers. So for example, in question 1, I look at 3 and 2. And then in, let's say, question 5, I look at 2 and 5. I think of a number that can be divided by both 3 and 2. What's a number that can be divided by 3 and 2? 6. So I have a choice. I either want to turn the 3x into 6, or I want to turn the 2y into 6. Doesn't matter which one I do. Which one would you like me to do? I'll do the 3x, okay? So I'll turn the 3x into 6. How do I turn 3x into 6? By choosing x equals 2. Okay? So what happens when I choose x equals 2? So what's 3 times 2? 6 minus 2y equals 0. Then what? Yeah, I'll go minus 2y equals minus 6. Get rid of the minuses. Don't need them there, do we? 2y equals 6. Y equals 3. This means the point 2, 3 is also on the graph. Does that make sense? Yeah. And what I can do there is just do 0, 0. I'll just do it here. 0, 0 is here. 2, 3 is 2 across and 3 up. And that's that line there. Everybody cool with that? Oh, yeah. Sorry, I'll do it. I'll fix it. 2, 3. There you go. Are we cool with that? Now, next thing. What happens if it gives me one like, just see question 12? So it gives me something like question 12. Yeah, no idea. So when I have question 12, guys, look at this. Same thing. 2y equals 3x. What happens when I put x equals 0? What will happen? 2y equals 0. And what does that mean y is? 0. So once again, the point 0, 0 is definitely on the line. What are the two numbers that come in front of the y and the x? They're 2 and 3. What number will they both divide into? 6. So I can either pick 3 for y, or I could pick 2 for x. Doesn't matter, does it? So I'm going to pick it for y this time. I'm going to let y equal 3. So when I say y equals 3, it means the y coordinate is 3. 2 times 3? 6. X will have to equal 2. So that's the point. 2, 3. So it's 0, 0 and 2, 3. Same as last time, isn't it? Okay, will you guys try question, I want you to try question 9 for me. Okay? Not just yet. One sec. We already know 0, 0 is going to be one of the points, don't we? So that's no bother. Next thing, I'm going to substitute x equals 4, because I know when I do 3 times x is going to be 12 minus 4y. 0. 12 equals 4y, or some of you will have minus 4y equals minus 12, 4y equals 12, y equals 3. Then you get the point 4, 3. So you just link 0, 0 up to 4, 3. So you do 0, 0, which is this one here, and 4, 3. There, you can go. Alright. Don't need to draw just yet, okay? I'll let you off.